Hey, with the trenches on, it's your boy Lil Gerber, and I'm back into another video, y'all. And it's currently 3:45 p.m. April 7th, 2025. And y'all, today, y'all, I'll be reacting to the Warriors versus the Rockets. Now, the Warriors, I'm not buying in with the Warriors. I'm not buying in. I don't believe in them. Sorry, don't believe in them. I believe in the Rockets a little bit though. No, if the Rockets and the Warriors be up in the playoffs, the Warriors winning that. But I don't believe in the Warriors. But the Warriors have been looking good though. I'm not gonna lie. But when it comes to playoffs basketball, when things get serious, I don't know if the Warriors gonna be able to pull through against the Lakers in the first round. That's gonna be the first round of the playoffs. The Warriors versus the Lakers. That's gonna be one of the most saddest, best first rounds you will ever get in the history of basketball. Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler versus Luka and LeBron in the first round. And that's what it's looking like, y'all. If everything goes right these last four games, if everything goes right these last four games, it will be the third seed Lakers versus the sixth seed Warriors, the fourth seed Nuggets versus the fifth seed Clippers. Yeah, I like the Lakers doing that though. I'm sorry. Jackson Hayes, ain't nobody stopping him. Ain't nobody stopping Jackson Hayes on the Warriors. But besides Jackson Hayes, ain't nobody stopping Jimmy Butler. Yeah, ain't nobody stopping Luka. Ain't nobody stopping LeBron. Steph Curry, he want to hopefully make his threes, cause if his threes not working, Steph Curry's stuck. But that's besides the point, y'all. Steph Curry's still the greatest player, the greatest point guard of all time, and the third greatest player of all time, in my opinion, though. At the foul, Amen Thompson or Ashore Thompson. I think that's Amen Thompson. Free still. Wojcinski, he been doing his thing for the Warriors, man. Y'all think that be their next Steph Curry? The Warriors, they've been on some bullshit. Like, feel me? They last future Jordan Poole they sold. Like, the Warriors been 10 times better right now if they had Jordan Poole still. With Jimmy Butler, the Warriors would be deadly. I'm happy they don't got that though, cause that probably been another championship. And I don't want Steph to have more championships than Bron. Cause if Steph get more championships than Bron, then Steph will be over LeBron. And that's sad to even think about. Fred VanVleet, that boy got a championship, man. Every time I see Fred VanVleet, I say that shit. That nigga really won a championship. And Pascal Siakam. That 2019 Toronto championship. Boy, that championship. The most forgotten championship in history. Niggas be trying to say the Celtics championship was corny. I'm like, bro, they beat the best player in the West, Luka Doncic, and Kyrie, a Hall of Famer Kyrie. And then Derek White was snapping. PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, like that team had a lot of talent, and that team obviously beat the Timberwolves, OKC, and the Clippers. They beat the Timberwolves and OKC. So like I can't say nothing about that team, bro. They just bumped into the Celtics and like you feel me? Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, bro, they the real deal, bro. Jason Tatum really the real deal. He should have won Finals MVP, but they. I feel like Jason Tatum gonna win another ring, bro. Cause his year been too weird, bro. Like y'all been trying to disrespect my man, bro. He got a whole championship, bro. I guess y'all don't appreciate, because if there was anybody else to win that championship, like if Luka would have won that championship, y'all been glazing. If Anthony Edwards would have won that championship, y'all been glazing. But the fact that Jason Tatum beat one of the niggas y'all would have been glazing, y'all don't want to give it to him. Eason. And then y'all, fun fact about Tatum, y'all, Tatum is the only player. No, Tatum been the only USA player to be on the All First NBA team the past 3 years. Steph, you still ain't scored. That's what you get for messing up my ticket. I took that nigga under, bro. He wanted to be snapping. Now he want to be scoring 1 for 9. Like, bro, I don't understand this shit, bro. Come on, Dylan Brooks. The Grizzlies is dumb for trading Dylan Brooks, bro. Cause now look at them. Like Zach Edey is promising for the Grizzlies, but Dylan Brooks, defensive 3-and-D. Y'all gave up your nice little 3-and-D just cause he was going back and forth with LeBron James and the world didn't like him. But y'all still keep John Morant. And this nigga make gun gestures in the NBA, which I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. The NBA just being sensitive. Y'all say gun gestures in the NBA is bad, but the main thing in the NBA is literally called shooting. Shooting. And but y'all get mad when John Morant make gun gestures. Like y'all think John Morant going to influence? Hold on, I need to stop talking about what I'm talking and talk about Alpin Sengun, the man who's leading this. Who do y'all think is leading the Rockets between Alpin Sengun and Jalen Green? Like I swear, bro. Even on Steph Curry worst nights, he remind me of a 2K player. Like my career, like you know when you taking a bunch of like dumb threes and you missing them all, but 2K let you make that one super dumbass three. Like they give you we call it bell buckets. And 2K is called bell buckets when a nigga missing so much to where it's like we know 2K gonna just give him some dumbass shit. That's a bell bucket. Nigga go 1 for 5 at the three, but hit that one joint they need to help them win. Like that's bell buckets, bell shots. No, your 2K slang pause with the N1. No, he been snapping, bro. He been snapping the past little 5-6 games. I'm not buying into it, but he been snapping. But opposite Goon, bro, that nigga a bucket, bro. He looks up to Jokic. That's why I'm not surprised that the Rockets are being tough. When I heard that interview a couple years ago, Albert Single said he modeled his game off of Jokic. I knew like this team would be great. I swear to God. I swear to God. When I heard them say that shit, they modeled their game off it. When I heard him in the interview say that shit in like 2023, I think it was. He said he modeled his game off of Nikola Jokic. I said, this nigga gonna be a problem. I said he's gonna be a problem. Anybody who modeled the game off of Jokic is gonna be a problem. And now look, they in the second seed. Look at even though the Kings had Sabonis, the Kings went to the third seed. They just couldn't pull it through. But I don't want to speak on Sabonis. You gotta tighten up, man. But Sengun got a great cast around him. Like Jalen Green, a purified bucket getter in all types of ways. Jalen Green is a big time playmaker. And then they got Jabari Parker out there with some nice little defense and set shot specialist. Fred VanVleet to keep the ball going. A nice little point guard who can shoot too good. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Fred VanVleet was getting up there. I think it was fucking booking it. But it was just a 2-point game. But what else I was saying? Yeah, Alpha Sengun, just greatness. Like this team is good, bro. And that's just Dylan Brooks. The put the then when they got Dylan Brooks, that solidified it for me. I'm like, oh yeah, this team's gonna be a problem. They already had a good team, but then they took Dylan Brooks on top of that. I would love to see a Rockets or Grizzlies series. A Rockets, cause if cause look, y'all, this is why my playoffs. You feel me? This is why I say Rockets and Grizzlies. This is what y'all should be arguing in the comments. Did the Grizzlies, the Timberwolves in the seventh, the Grizzlies in the eighth. Them two gotta play in the play-ins tournament, right? The loser, no, the winner of that game goes to the seventh seed. So the Grizzlies win that game, they will be in the seventh seed and gotta face the second seed. If the Timberwolves win that game, they gonna be in the seventh seed and gotta face the second seed. And now the Grizzlies gotta play the winner between the 10th and the 11th seed. You feel me? So now it's gonna be the winner between the 10th and the 11th seed versus the Grizzlies, and most likely the Grizzlies or the Timberwolves gonna win that game. So them two gonna be in the playoffs, right? Because the 10th and the 11th seed is Dallas, and who else it was? It was Dallas and the Kings. Yeah, Dallas and the Kings. Kings in ninth, Dallas in 10th. You feel me? But either way, when the whoever, I feel like the Grizzlies and the Timberwolves will make it to the playoffs, and whatever matchups it is between the Grizzlies in Houston, or the Timberwolves and OKC, that's gonna be amazing first rounds. The Lakers versus the Warriors, amazing first round. The Pistons versus the Knicks, amazing first round. Oh my god, that might be a violent first round. Oh my god, Jabari. I said Jabari. Jalen Green. Oh shit, Jabari. Jalen Green. Damn. So Curry tried to flop with Dylan Brooks. Oh my gosh, cooked him. Cooked him. Bah, bah, bah. Bah, 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 bah. That's why I need a one that. Hey, let me talk trolling. Hey, Unc, if you watching this video, bro, hey, Unc, don't comment 7 times, bro. Comment one thing, bro. Like, Jimmy Butler been quiet, bro. I swear he better turn up in the playoffs. And be legend explain how good Hakeem Olajuwon was. We don't give a fudge about no Hakeem Olajuwon. Dylan Brooks, buckets, man. Yeah, this shit runs. Good shit, man. The Warriors lost. I'm happy. I'm not a Warriors fan. I do feel like Steph Curry the third greatest player of all time. I don't talk basketball based off of favoritism and biasness and opinions, none of that. No. When I talk basketball, I talk only facts. Everything I say gotta have facts behind it. I don't just say things to say things. But that's besides the point, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, comment below any type of questions, anything y'all feel like I said, any takes I said y'all ain't like, anything. Comment down below. Go watch my gaming videos. If you go to my channel, then go to my playlist, you'll see all my gaming videos. My gaming videos the only videos that I put in like a playlist. My reactions, they just on my channel, scattered all over the place. But that's besides the point. Lil Gerber from the trenches, man. We out this bitch.